Welcome everybody. This is a standing stretch class. It's going to last about 10 or 11 minutes today. You don't need any equipment. You can do this just about anywhere. If you're on a long journey on the road and you're at your rest stop, you can just stand and go through this, have your phone nearby, in a hotel room, wherever you might be.
Your jail cell, your living room.
Options. And whether or not you have shoes on doesn't matter as well. We prefer bare feet because it lets you spread out your toes and really make good use of the bottoms of your feet, but you don't have to have your shoes off today. So for a stretching class, we always our goal is to be comfortable. We don't come into a stretch so deep that we feel like everything is tight and hurting. Find the stretch that's right for you today and do what you need. Come to the center here, feet nice and parallel underneath the body, about hip distance apart. Okay, take a look down. We tend to turn our toes out, and if we're not paying attention, we just make sure that our feet are nice and aligned side by side there, and then bring your gaze back up. Let's fix the posture. Roll back the shoulders, palms forward, head aligned with your spine. Now we're ready to stretch. Inhale, reach up. Big breath in. Let's stretch the lungs to start, and exhale completely. I'm going to do that one more time. Put a little flex in the knees and inhale, reach up. And exhale, come down. Let's go straight into our side bend. Left hand to the ear and elbow wide. Lift the elbow up towards the sky. Just a nice big stretch. Take a breath in here. And exhale, come back to neutral. Let the arm extend long. Reach up. Get that extension through the side body. Take the compression out of your spine and use that space to come into your side bend. Come on back around. Let's go to the other side. Same thing. Hand to ear. Inhale, elbow up. Exhale, come back to neutral. Arms extend long. Come on up. Fight gravity. Reach up and come on over into your side bend. Come back to neutral here. Let's find a focal point that's straight in front of us. Keep your head on straight. We're just going to roll the shoulders forward and bring them underneath the chin. Just that's all we're worried about, is just move that arm and shoulder and wrap around, back and forth. Now let's make that just a little bit bigger and a little bit looser, and just swing on through with control. Don't do what they call a ballistic stretch, which is a flinging stretch, but we're in motion here, very gentle and controlled. Come to center. Going into our forward fold today. Okay, we're going to just keep our knees bent, keep everything really nice and soft, and hinge at the hips. Don't curl into your rib cage for this. Inhale, reach up. As you come into your forward fold, bend the knees, hands to thighs, and drop the shoulders down. Let the head hang. Support with the hands on the thighs. Hips are a little bit back from the heels. Okay, straighten your legs any amount and bend the knees. Roll up to standing. Come on all the way down to the floor if you can, or do what we just did. Big breath in, swan dive down. Bend your knees no matter where you're headed, and anchor your hands, floor or thigh. Knees are bent, shoulders and head just hanging there. Straighten the legs and draw the forehead towards the shins. Bend the knees and roll back up to standing. I'm going to go to feet today. Kevin is much more the expert at feet.
So we're going to spread our toes wide, spread our fingers wide, and we're going to rock up onto those balls of your feet, lifting your heels, and then go back down. Rocking up, you're using your hands for a little bit of balance, and you're lifting and fixing your gaze on somewhere in the distance so that you don't tip over. Up onto the balls of your feet and then back down. Now get up onto the balls of your feet and just pulse a handful of times, 3 or 4 times without letting your heels touch. Then we're going to put our heels down and just tip to one side and pull your toes up toward your shin. Tip to the other side, pull those toes up tight toward your shin. Gonna do the other side again. pull those toes up toward your shin. And one last time here, nice and tight. Would you like me to do the rest?
Yeah, just a couple more.
Spreading your toes and your fingers nice and wide on the mat. Then you want to crumple up your fist and crumple up your toes. Make a nice foot fist down there. Arch your foot. Spread wide again, nice and wide. Press your toes individually down into the mat. And then crumple up again. Crunch those toes, arch your feet. Spread nice and wide. And you can let those all relax and move on.
Excellent, thank you very much. I have a fused ankle, so some of the things, Kevin, especially when it's feet and stuff, Kevin will be our go-to source for that. Let's come into our sumo squat here, just a little bit different in the hips. Main change we have, you could hit that if you want to, toes out and heels in. Remember all that parallel feet? Now we're taking the toes out. That means the knees flare out to the sides when we come down here. So let's just reach up, really engage, straighten those legs and feel the quads pull up on the kneecaps a little bit. Hands to heart center, start to sink down into that sumo squat. And then come on up, press through. How deep you go is your personal choice here. Kevin has a lot of flexibility in his hips. He comes way down. And come on up. I'm gonna do one more. Just a little bit of every part of our body today. This is a really quick go-to stretch. And let's bring those feet underneath us here. Take feet about at the edges of a mat. If you're on a mat about that far apart, what's that, about 2 feet apart there? And we're just gonna do some hip circles, really loosen up the hips and low spine here. This is a real flexy thing. We get soft in the knees and we come around. Just bring those hips side to side. Pop the booty out a little bit and come around. And we're gonna change direction.
Think of the hula hoop competitions you'll win.
Make you a better dancer. All right, come to a pause. Let's step those feet apart. Something that is comfortable for you, okay? And you might have to adjust this stance as you start to do our side lunges here. You'll know if it's the right width for you. The wider, the more challenging. Feet are parallel right here. We're just gonna come on over to the right and just lay our hand on that thigh, just a little bit of support there, and extend and stretch through that leg. Take a breath here, feel that stretch. Come on up, over the other side. Okay, you're about to make a personal choice for you today. You can come down to the floor, you can stay right where we are in this elevated one, or else you come down to the floor. Glide through, other side, loosening up those hips a little bit. One more time, slide and slide. Come to center. Look at us all locked up in this wide-legged stance here. Let's bring the toes in, heels in, toes in, heels in, until you're at the center mat. And just walk that out a little bit. We're gonna go to the legs, the quads here. I'm gonna use a little bit of support if you might need that too, if you've got balance issues in any way. And just kick a foot up into the hand and squeeze. Squeeze the hip, heel to the hip. So knees are aligned side by side. You should feel that stretch. You should feel really quite intense in the quad. For a minute, we're just gonna do an isometric stretch. We're gonna press our foot into the hand and resist with the hand. Feel that extra engagement as you kind of fight it a little bit. Now take the fight out of it, take the push out of it, and just squeeze. Take your knee up to your chest, give it a hug. Good balance, Kevin. Open the knee to the side, bring it back to center, and put it back down. Let's go to the other side. Take the knee up, bend the knee and grab that ankle. Nicely aligned there. Don't stay in a good posture with this. Don't get all crumpled up. Try to stay upright. But as you kick back with your foot, you might find your shoulders come forward for balance because of the amount of pressure you're creating. Take the kick out of the foot and just squeeze the heel to the hip. Knee to chest. Open to the side. Bring it back to center and lower that down. Let's just walk that out a little bit. Let's go to the arms for a moment here. Just bring the hands to heart center. Palms are together. Press between the palms. As much pressure as you can take without it being a discomfort to you personally. We all have different things going on with our wrists and fingers. Okay, but having that engagement and that pressure, elbows wide, slowly lift the palms in front of the face, trying to maintain whatever pressure you've chosen. Keep lifting, keep lifting. All of a sudden the forearms start to come together. Press between the forearms now. Okay, and find your range of motion and pause when you're at that extremity. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift those elbows up a little bit. Find that extra freedom. Isn't that amazing? And start to lower back down, lower back down. Keep that pressure until the elbows have to flare out. And keep that pressure. Now lighten up that pressure between the hands a little bit. We're just going to do a little bit of dowsing, and then we're going to do a little bit of flossing, nerve flossing today. It's really good for people that are starting to have carpal tunnel issues. It's very simple. All we do is hands to heart center, like prayer position, and we just go a little bit in a circle one way on one side, pressing into that. Do you feel that in your forearm, kind of getting a little bit of tension? Now go the other side, a little bit of flossing. Other direction, because I forgot. Go to the other side. Whatever way you want to go the other direction. That's the opposite. We are creatures of habit. Let that go. Just shake that out and loosen it up a little bit. Let's come into a big inhale. Arms very wide. Shoulder blades squeeze together. Deep breath in. Exhale. Wrap the arms around. Tuck the chin. Roll the shoulders. Curl up a little bit. Take a look. Which arm is on top? We're going to do the opposite now. Inhale, open up, big breath in. Other arm on top, exhale, curl up. Come on back up to neutral spine. We've traveled through the whole body, and hopefully that has really loosened up your day. If it isn't quite enough, go through and do a second round. Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.